From Audrey. Hi, Andrew. I love listening to your show, and I'd love some of your life-changing advice. I recently got married, and my husband and I have decided to wait a few years before we have children. My in-laws are very kind people, but they are both dependent alcoholics. My husband is sadly used to it and has given up on encouraging them to seek help. We plan to raise our children based on Christian values, but I struggle to reconcile the idea of letting my in-laws be a part of their lives. Of course, I want my children to have the joy of being with grandparents, but I don't want those habits to be seen as normal. Is there a compromise here? As they are my in-laws, the situation feels awkward. How should I approach this problem? First of all, obviously never leave them alone with your small children if they are helpless drunks. Better to see them in the morning than in the afternoons. That usually is the way it progresses. You can't save them. Your husband is probably right. They're probably beyond your help and certainly yelling at them. Just don't worry about this. Don't worry that your children are going to be somehow infected with alcoholism. Your children are going to get their values from you. Okay, don't worry that this is like it's a bad influence. The influence that's going to matter is you, and so that you shouldn't think of them as some kind of disease. They have an addiction. You shouldn't think of that as something that's catching. But I wouldn't let drunks take care of my children. Alone. I would be there on hand. But no, you shouldn't deprive your kids of their grandchildren, shouldn't deprive them of the grandparents of the children. Like I said, take precautions if you can to see them early in the day, and don't leave your kids alone with them. But don't worry that they're going to infect your kids with alcoholism or something like this.